Assalamu alaikum. Today I will be making a very delicious recipe that is my favorite. It is called cauliflower with potatoes. So let's begin. Assalamu alaikum. Here's the list of things that I will be using for gobi aloo. So let me tell you the spices that I will be using in this recipe. I have over here chili powder, which is 1 teaspoon. And this is turmeric. This is about 1/4 of a teaspoon. And this is salt. It is 1 teaspoon. And this is whole cumin right here. I'm using 1 teaspoon. And this is garam masala, which is 1/4 of a teaspoon. So these are the spices I will be using. Of course, I will be using the vegetable oil, about I would say 6 tablespoons. And here are my veggies. I have my cauliflower. I'll be using the whole thing. And I'll be using one medium onion. Cilantro, I'll be using like half of the bunch. And also chilies, green chilies, I'll be using the long ones, 3 to 4 for garnishing. And I have potatoes. I'm using 4 of these small size potatoes. And just small piece of ginger I will be crushing. And just 4 to 5 cloves of fresh garlic I will be using in this recipe. So these are all the ingredients that you will be using to make aloo gobi. So let's quickly cut the cauliflower. So first I will just cut these leaves and the stem for this dish. It is not that hard. Just take out these stems just like that, the way I'm doing it, and get this out of the way. And sometime this is just dirt. You see those black spots that you're seeing? It's not bad. It's just dirt that when they're plucking out this head of cauliflower, sometimes there is some dust on it. So just take it out like the way I'm doing it. If you see dust on it anywhere, just take it out. And now, as you can see, it's all clear. And I will just clear the area. And now just take this, and usually I will cut the stem from here. This part I do not use. And now I will just cut it from the side, just like that. Just cut it from the sides, and like this, and like this. And I have this whole thing. Sometimes some people would use that also as well, but I personally wouldn't use it. I would just take out this part and throw it away. Maybe I'll use a little bit of the middle part a little bit, because it's usually very hard to cook. So I'll just cut a little bit. And now the rest of the cauliflower, I will just cut it not very thin, because if you cut it very thin, once it starts to cook, then you won't know it is cauliflower. It will be that thin. So this is how I would cut the whole thing. So now the next thing that I will be cutting is my onion. It's a medium-sized onion. Don't take a large onion. And I'll cut it into smaller pieces. As you can see, I'm peeling this medium-sized onion, and I will just dice it quickly. I'll show you how to dice it. And there you go. So I will just quickly dice it. Just cut it like straight. and then dice it. Usually I dice it so I can quickly brown the onions. And for this recipe, I will be making my onion bit brown. Brown then, not brown, golden brown. Not in vegetable, never use anything which is totally brown. And here is the potatoes I will be adding into the cauliflower. So those are my onions, and I'll show you one chili. I'll be adding like 3 chilies, but I am just showing you. I will be garnishing this on top of the dish. I'm cutting it a little bit bigger size, but you cut it a little bit thinner than mine. And here is my peeled garlic, and I will be showing you how to chop it. Do not crush it. In any vegetable, never use crushed garlic. Just dice it like that, and like this. And sometimes I leave them like in a little bit bigger chunks, so should be perfectly okay. And here you go. There you go. I have my garlic chopped up. This is for my garnishing. And I have washed my cilantro, so I think I'm going to use half a bunch of cilantro, and I will be using that for my garnishing. And let me show you, for garnishing, always cut the cilantro into very, very thin, very thin. I'm not very good in cutting thin, but if you have a very sharp knife and you're good at it, then do cut your cilantro very, very thin. Here you go. Otherwise, it just doesn't taste good when something you use for garnishing is not very thin. And here you go. Now, quickly, I will show you what I will be doing with my... I washed the ginger. It's such a small piece of ginger that I am using for this dish. And I will just crush it. Just like that. I will show you, I always do something like this, and then I will just show you the end. So in this skillet, I will be using about, like I said, 8 tablespoons of oil. In this dish, you can use just moderate amount of oil. 8 to 6 tablespoons is more than enough. And then I will be adding my onions, and I will have it on a very, very high flame, and I will keep an eye, and I will make them golden, like really golden color. Once I have the golden color, I will add my ginger and garlic, and I will continue to fry it. Now it's been 5 minutes on a very high flame. I've been stir frying the onions. Now you can see it's changing into really nice golden color. And for this point, I will add my ginger and garlic. So this is about 2 tablespoons of ginger, which is crushed. It is not in a puree form. It is just in a crushed form. And here you go. I'm adding my garlic as well, which is diced. And also, I am adding my cumin, because I want the cumin to get a little bit brown as well. So here you go. So I will just stir fry it a little bit more. And then I will be adding my cauliflower and my potatoes as well on the top. So I think this is enough of a garnish, enough of this stir fry. And I will add just a little bit of water, just a little, just I would say less than even half a cup of water. Then I will be adding my veggies. As you can see, it's nicely brown, nicely golden brown, not brown, but nice golden color. And everything has been nicely stir fried. And now, at this point, I will add just a little bit of water and cover it. Just like that. And let it simmer for 30 seconds. And now I will open it and stir it just like that. And now I will add all my spices into this masala. The reason I put water in there, so my spices will not get burned. You don't want to burn your spices. That is very important because sometimes people don't care and the spices get burned. Now I will add my cauliflower, like you can see in there. Then I will add my 4 potatoes right here. And now we will mix them very, very well. Just like that. I'm mixing them. And I'm turning the flame a little bit down. They are nicely mixed. And I will add just a little bit more water so that it gets burned from the bottom. Just a little. So you have just a little bit of moisture in the bottom. Very little. And now, as you can see, everything is mixed. It's going to be a bit spicy, but it's my taste. And if you don't like too much spicy stuff, just don't add too much chili in it. And that's all it is. And I will cover it like that. And now what I will do is have this on a little bit high flame for about 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, I'm going to turn the flame really, really low, low as possible. And then I will cover it and let it cook for about 15 minutes. And then I will check. So after 10 to 15 seconds or 30 seconds, I have checked. And it is pretty warm and hot. And now I will turn my flame to, let me see, I will turn the flame to medium low, and let's check back at this in 15 minutes. So it has been 15 minutes or so, and let's check on my gobi. And wow, looks like it is done. And let me just check on the potato and to see if it is done. Yep, they are totally done. They're breaking. And at this point, I will just have it on a high flame, stir fry for 1 second or so, and I will dish it out. So there was just very, very little water in there, I saw. So I'm stir frying it on a very, very high flame. And I'm just, it'll take me maybe less than a minute, because you don't want not even a single little water drops on the bottom of this dish. And as you can see, there's no running water here, and all the oil has come out. And now it's time to take the cauliflower out. So here you go. I have dished out my cauliflower with potatoes, and I have garnished this dish with some cilantro and some green chilies, and already tasted it. It came out to be very, very, very delicious. And I am using flat bread, any type of pita bread with that. And also you can use some fresh salad, which is right here. I just added a little bit of lemon and crushed black pepper with salt, just a little bit, and it tastes great. And also you must have this green yogurt sauce with this dish. I already shared the recipe for this raita in one of my videos. So with the raita and with my cauliflower dish and with my salad and with my pita bread, I hope you enjoy your lunch for today. So write a comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.